It's a little horsey pee.
Shout out to Horsepowar for the awesome hookup.
Yes, Pinky, you're
And
the best. A little creepy boy that I'm gonna drink out of right now.
Vancouver Jaw. Jay.
Hey everybody, it's your girl KayRay, and I'm currently in Vancouver. Actually, we're in Richmond, aren't we? So this right here is a little girl that has a good name called Horsepowar. Horsepowar. She's a little rapper from
Richmond, aka Vancouver, aka the Hollywood of the North.
You're the Hollywood of the North.
I am Bollywood of the North.
Toronto is known as
No, it's not. Vancouver is known for Hollywood of the North because all the films get shot here.
Yeah.
And you could be like the New York of the North, but you're not Hollywood of the North.
We totally are.
I get it. Toronto's a lit city. It's a great city. I think because it's more multicultural, but Vancouver is still known as Hollywood of the North. You think X-Files was shot in Toronto? Shout out to David Duchovny. Vancouver 1, Toronto a million.
Always, forever. Vancouver is very, very gorgeous.
It's got a good feel. You got that like the Northern Atlantic Pacific salmon fish vibe. It's nice, but it is the Hollywood of the North.
Alright, Pinky Pie was a good one.
She's a real one.
So I'm about to ask you some good questions.
Very curious about my life.
I'm very excited to ask you some good questions. I don't actually know who you are. This is our first time meeting.
We're actually pen pals. I asked her ASL, she told me hers.
And now I'm sleeping at her house.
Don't talk to strangers.
This is gonna be probably the best interview you've ever had. Only because it's with the one and only
Gurdasman.
I am Gurdasman. Who's your favorite Bollywood con?
Like, what do you mean?
There's a Saman con.
Oh,
there's a
con!
Shah-
I'm thinking of like a C-O-N. But obviously, SRK, Shah Rukh Khan, by far wins. Like, if you know me, you know that Shah Rukh Khan is my real father. Shah Rukh Khan is my real father.
I know you love you, puppy.
Daddy don't know, Daddy don't care. Actually, Amir Khan is the most underrated Khan.
Yeah,
he's actually better than Shah Rukh Khan.
He's really intelligent, and Amir Khan had like some dope films. He's hella woke.
Yeah, he cares. So we'll rank it. Shah Rukh Khan still.
Ooh, you know what? Fun fact, when Shah Rukh Khan came to town, because he used to do the Bollywood tours, I was in the 7th row for Shah Rukh Khan, and it was my moment. This was when I was 14 years old. In love with Shah Rukh Khan, okay? He was literally right there singing, and he was pointing to the audience to bring someone up. I stood up, but then he like literally came towards me, and I just sat down. I got too scared, and he like literally passed by and chose like a girl right near me, and I'm like, why did I do that? Also, his uncle told me that we would have a chance to meet him. We're gonna go to his hotel, which is probably really creepy. I really wanted that to happen. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a song just dedicated for me.
You look up an entire movie
Based on me.
of him like really loving me.
Yeah, that's the type of love that I want.
Rating it SRK. Number 2, Amir Khan. Number 3, Saif. Number 4, Salman Khan.
Really? I thought Salman Khan would go.
No, he's losing.
Yeah, oh yeah, because he messed up.
And he just dances weird and I don't like him.
Most embarrassing story.
Most embarrassing moment. I honestly don't think I get embarrassed when I should be embarrassed. I'm missing a social cue in my brain where nothing really phases me. But I went on a Tinder date. Went on a Tinder date. Before I got there, I had like a little pimple on my face and I tried not to pop it all day because I knew that it was just not supposed to go down. I popped it anyways because I'm a crazy thinker and it started bleeding, which is like the foreshadow of the story. I pulled it down and I wait till it dries up. I went to the place. We're sitting there, we're having a glass of wine, we're talking and it's cool, but it's, you know, this Tinder date is going nowhere. And I like to sit like this, you know? And I'm wearing like denim jeans. And then I go to the bathroom and go pee because I hadn't peed in like 5 hours. Take off my underwear and this is like a classic situation being a super plus girl. You scared motherfucker, go to church. I had my period and it was all red. Oh. I didn't realize that I leaked and I was sitting like this the whole time talking to him. Probably walking and you could still see it. Pull it down and it's just all fucking red. And then I was like, okay, I gotta go home. It's not cool. But I can't just like come back from the washroom and be like, okay, bye. Like, it just sounds like I shit my pants. Or she just realized that she leaked her pants. But I tied my hoodie around my waist, come back, and I'm like, alright, it's getting late, I gotta go, and then I never talked to the guy again. But I wasn't really embarrassed because if I was super embarrassed, I probably wouldn't tell you guys that story. I think another one, I had a job interview for a really cool theater position at a nice theater, so it was like very classy. Wore a silk shirt, its button always seems to unbutton itself. So I did the entire interview with like 2 buttons here. And I never got the job, probably because they thought I was
You're trying to seduce the men.
Seduce the men or the women or whoever wanted to look at them coconuts. But one time I pooed my pants when I was 5. But I was actually in India, sitting on the toilet, and it took me a little bit. And this is when me and Sumi went to India together. She's 7 years old at this point, and she had to go pee really badly. I was like taking my time because I knew that I had to poo. Obviously, Sumi's in the bathroom chilling with me. She's the boss, so she's like, get up, I have to pee. So I get up, and then I'm sitting there, she goes pee, and all of a sudden I farted. And I was like, and then me, have no fear. I literally just put my finger in my pants, and then I'm like, Simi! I like wiped it on the sink, and then she's like, I guess you could use the toilet now. So I farted because of Simi.
Hello, darkness, my friend.
Look at it. I was trying to
How do you feel that you had to pee and you made your own cousin
What?
shit in her pants?
Oh, I had to go, so like.
She's like, and I was like, okay, that's not too bad for you. Anyways, I don't really care because now this lady gets to clean up poo as a regular nurse. Didn't get the date, didn't get the job, didn't get to shit. That's embarrassing life story.
I have this issue, and Rocky always like laughs so hard about it. I get so embarrassed for other people. I get so like, oh my god, I cannot handle when people are saying like corny ass shit.
You're too cool. You don't get embarrassed on your own stuff.
So that's what happens. I don't get embarrassed for my own stuff. I get embarrassed for other people. One time in grade 8, there was this guy that I had a crush on. I'm not gonna say his name. Kamish Edwards.
Edward.
He knew I had a huge crush on him. We had to sit beside each other in class. And I was like really dressed up that day, so I thought I looked like hot shit. So I sat down next to him. He hit his knee against the desk. And so he was like, ow! Like that. And I was like, okay, teacher. And he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, are you winking at me? And I'm like, aren't you winking at me? And then he's like, no. I literally wanted to run away. It's really embarrassing. What is your favorite Halloween costume?
I was a bag of Jelly Bellies. I was Freddy Krueger one year. But I think the skunk was probably the coolest.
If you could eliminate one thing out of the world, what would it be? Between burps, sneezes, farts, or periods?
You scared motherfucker, go to church. Periods, obviously.
There's actually a scientific rule now that says that periods could feel like a heart attack. That's how painful it is.
Do we have any wise words from Nurse Simi? Nurse Simi, everyone! Round of applause.
Periods suck. But if you eat lots of vegetables and don't eat that much meat, KayRay and I are vegetarian, she's not good. The hormones in the meat make it worse.
I have the worst mood swings.
I cried today. Also on my period.
Yeah, it's real pain. And our hormones are going all over the place. People think we're just making an excuse, but it's like...
You know what, I'd be okay with it like once a year, but just like once you get out of your period and the PMS, then it starts again.
And then you get scared, and then there's pregnancy scares if you don't have your freaking period. A lot of scary shit, okay?
Yeah. And then if you freak out about it, your body knows that you're freaking out about it and it plays tricks with you.
Yeah, when you're stressed, you're less likely to get it. Or if you're really busy, like people who are super athletic, they don't get their periods as often because their body knows that you're moving so much, you're not actually able to bear children right now.
Apparently a sneeze is 1/10 of an orgasm. Give it to me.
Really?
Side note, people, apparently I did some research and in India, they used to put their period blood on their third eye. It would make them more intuitive.
I also heard that your period is actually like generations of pain from other women, and they just never dealt with it. So this is like suppressed pain. Imagine giving birth to your children, and then like that child is not gonna carry that same pain every time she has a period. Generations of like women's pain and trauma.
And when I learned more, I was just like,
it's
whoa.
very spiritual.
It's actually shedding of like what you said, generations and like all your emotions. And we're supposed to be like technically kind of like resting and not doing anything at all, but at this day and age we don't get to do that.
We need to respect the period.
If you had one superpower, what would it be?
I already feel like I have all the superpowers because I'm Horsepowar. I kind of wish I could fly, or transport. I wanna go to LA.
Especially because I'm late all the time. And especially if you're being like 2 places at once, like you could just go back and forth anytime.
I kind of wish I was a witch, but I also kind of feel like I am a witch.
I am a witch too.
Yeah.
For sure.
I feel like there's just some Sabrina shit going on.
I have a lot of Drake questions. Yes to everything about Drake, yes. How's Drake gonna propose to me?
What does Drake like to eat for dinner? Do you like to massage Drake's feet?
You know what? I'm actually really good at massaging people's feet.
I'm a weirdo. I don't like to touch my feet. Unless you're sucking my toes. Kidding. I hate feet. They scare the shit out of me. Drake isn't a real human. He's actually an alien.
It doesn't even exist.
Or a robot. He doesn't exist. He's a figment of our imagination. Memory trips in our brains to make us believe that Drake is a real human when really he's just a hologram.
He's been a hologram this entire time.
What is one thing that inspired both of you to become the people and do the things you both do today?
Well, I think my life purpose is to really just make people laugh and smile. I like to entertain. I enjoy to throw a little bit of a spectacle and kind of create a show. I just like being the centre of attention, really. I'm a narcissistic drama queen. Through that, I open up the floor for many other people to feel narcissistic and selfish, which at the end of the day will equate to happiness, true happiness. Once you can make yourself happy, you can make others happy. So, moral of the story is I do it for myself.
So, thank you for joining us in this very special edition of Try the Gap.
You better subscribe to KayRay and Horsepowar.
Horsepower is making videos too, coming soon. Make sure you go and subscribe. Also check out our SoundCloud where all her EPs are at.
We got a video coming soon. I'm super excited to drop it. Directed and shot by the magnificent Gideon and Budley's editing it.
Budley.
We got a cool couple cameos that we can't really reveal because it's a surprise for y'all.
What is your favorite Bollywood movie?
Probably Judavai. You know, I always wish I had another friend like that looked like me and we talk. And the music is so mind blasting. I love Anu Malik and a lot of people will hate me for saying that, but tell me one time only, you do not like East or West India is the best. That is the best song in the world. My name is Sapna from Mumbai. I came here to Canada to learn English and I ended up finding
is okay.
it is quite fantastic actually.
Try the Gap with Horsey. Try the Gap with KayRay.
East or West, India is the best.
So.